And we're live. Welcome back, everybody, here on our normal Wednesday show.
Yes.
Coming right after Blue Friday. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel already. And hit the notification.
He starts laughing.
I'm still recovering from last Friday.
It was a lot of time.
Yeah.
It was great though. And hit the notifications because we're here every week on Wednesday doing awesome stuff. All right, so Blue Friday happened on Friday, last Friday.
Yes, it did. And guys, we are so excited. I know a lot of you were probably tuned in that we were able to raise so much money for the Coral Restoration Foundation.
Yes, it blew me away what we managed to pull off by the end of the day.
I did not know personally like how far we could take it. And I think like by that morning, I was like, I think we might be able to hit $30,000, which is amazing that we were able to do that for them. Again,
yep, so that raffle
thing.
Officially went over $30,000, which is going to the Coral Restoration Foundation for all their efforts to preserving, protecting, and restoring the reefs around Florida, which is a great cause.
Yeah.
So if you missed that stream, definitely check it out because they'll definitely want you to get involved, just see what they're doing, the state of reefs and stuff. So that was a great stream. I mean, all of them were great. It was a fantastic day. But I think we have kind of an announcement if people don't know yet.
We do. Do we have a graphic for it? No?
Website. We're going to go to the website.
What is it?
It's on the paper.
I know. So guys, we have for the first time ever extended the Blue Friday sale all the way to this Friday, if you haven't already seen. So we gave everyone a little bit of extra time.
Yeah.
To get, I mean, that's pretty big. We usually hard cut, Saturday or Sunday night.
Absolutely. So this is the longest that we've extended it. So you'll be able to go on the Blue Friday page still. Go until the 12th, and you can see the discounts. You got 10% off saltwater, 20% off freshwater, swag, supplies, rock, equipment. All of that is also on sale. And we had some announcements on Blue Friday.
We did.
Great. So Infinia, beautiful new line. Go check it out on the page. A little bit different concept. Loving the stainless steel kind of brushed aluminum look of the one cabinet. And we launched the Waterbox RODI.
This was wildly popular.
Yes.
I did not expect it to be so popular. People
it's got
really
all the bells and whistles you need, all the add-ons. You don't have to then go add an auto shut off or add a TDS meter. It's everything you need. That I've always said this is the best stuff to have an RODI unit now packaged up, ready to go. So it's perfect, especially if you're getting a tank. You're going to need an RODI unit. So it's a perfect time, plus they're on sale. Great add-on.
That's what's really cool about the Waterbox RODI system is what we show you here every week on Waterbox Live around that topic. This is what we're actually using. It's part of the recipe. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So grab that if you don't have an RO unit or if you're getting a tank. But, I think it's great that we're extending it. It's something we're trying. But I know that throughout the weekend and on Blue Friday, there's a lot of people going between which model they should get, wanting to research a little bit more. So give them plenty of time to make sure you're making that decision, not to feel rushed or run out of time to get the water box that you want. Because there's so many options.
There are a lot. We have a lot of aquariums.
And, that way, plenty of time, everyone can get in on the sale. So I think it's pretty cool. We'll see if it becomes a thing or not.
Yeah, love it. What else we got?
Well, we got a little recap of Blue Friday. A little quick little video showing some of our favorite moments, and we'll kind of talk a little bit more about the day. If you missed any of this, honestly, you got to go back to our YouTube, on the YouTube page. Go through and watch the streams.
It was so much fun.
They were so much fun. So many great guests. You don't want to miss it. And we had people with us all day long. And I think got amazing feedback on the streams and the guests and the information. So
you can direct them to the Blue Friday page. On there, we still have the schedule with all the links to the appropriate videos on Facebook and YouTube.
Nice. So on the Blue Friday page, it has all the streams. You can still link and go and watch those. Definitely check them out.
Yeah, it's waterboxaquariums.com/Blue Friday.
Nice. So we got a little video, kind of fast run through Blue Friday. All right, that was like a super fast recap.
Yeah, pretty darn cool though. We put so much into the Blue Friday every year. If you guys did miss this year's, definitely try to mark your calendars for next year because it was an amazing event. I always learn so much. I know the viewers learn a lot too. We're able to raise a lot of money and awareness for CRF, and
which is great.
Just so many cool things that go into that day.
A lot of giveaways happen that day, which is another good reason to watch. A lot of happy people with that. But just, I think just the guests and the topics and stuff of what we cover is, I mean, there's so much packed into one day. And such a variety too. I mean, we got restoration, coral restoration to freshwater tanks, designer corals from, one of the leaders in corals worldwide. We've got, owner highlights, which was a great segment to see the 4 different ways people can do aquariums and have beautiful freshwater or saltwater stuff. One
of my personal favorites was the Q&A. We have not done that in the past, and that I think people really liked that because they were able to ask questions that they, if they're thinking about getting into a water box or something like that.
I want to know what all y'all's favorite segment was.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, pick one segment. Would love to know what your favorite was, just to kind of see the, what people think and kind of where we should gear stuff. Because we're always trying to make sure when we plan Blue Friday that those streams are going to be good for you guys, educational, showing whatever you want. So I would love to know what everyone's favorite was.
I don't know if I can pick a favorite, but one of the most enjoyable and uncomfortable ones was the ORA stream where we had to put our hands into buckets with live animals in them that we didn't know what they were.
Yeah, that went well for you.
Yeah, it was great.
I think you were you were kind of scared for like a week or two beforehand.
Yeah.
Every time I brought it up, you're like, oh God.
That's why the first Waterbox F-bomb was thrown, because I was so, I've been thinking about this for so long, and the first bucket my hand goes into, it just flew out.
I think you forget you're blindfolded. You kind of forget like you're on live streaming. You can't just like let it all out. But that was cool. It was actually really difficult too.
Yeah.
So it was a neat experience and very weird just to be blindfolded. But I love, if you just watch that, the look of us with our little googly eyes on. Pretty darn awesome looking. We're going to have to put a poster of it somewhere around here. But the ORI was a ton of fun. They, of course, gave us an awesome insight into their history, all of that. And then anyone who loves freshwater or has thought about getting into freshwater, Scott from OSA put together 2 awesome tanks and kind of give you a recap and some advice on those. We're going to be showing up more follow-up on those as they mature and get them all kind of stabilized. So
a lot of cool stuff coming for freshwater.
You got to do that.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming for freshwater this coming year, so you want to tune in for that. I noticed a few people during the day said, I wish they did this more times every year. It is kind of a shame that it's only one day, but
I know.
It is so incredibly much planning that just goes into that one day.
It is, and it's a lot, like I said, a lot of planning, but just a lot of time into the day. Like it's, it's kind of nonstop for that whole, 8+ hours or whatnot. I told Rich one of these times we need to do like a 24-hour, no sleep, no stop, go on Blue Friday. So
I'll be dead.
That'll ever happen. Keenan has vetoed that already.
All right, next year, Keenan, 24 hours.
24
nonstop.
hours streaming.
Me and
No breaks in
Jess,
between.
will sleep on this counter or
That'll
something.
be
I'm
the-
so in my vacation right now.
We'll have a couple hours streams.
Keenan's gone that week.
Yeah, so no, I know. It'd be cool if we could do events like these more often, but I don't think there's just not enough time to plan and then keep the content.
Yeah, it's extremely intensive. I mean, we actually meet about Blue Friday the week, we'll meet about it this week, but the major plan, for the next year, but then the major planning, it starts about 6 months before. So
it does.
it's a long time. It's a
That's why
long
you
time.
get such amazing streams and content and
all
sales
condensed.
and announcements and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
condensed into that 8 hours.
Yeah,
It's
but it
pretty
was
cool.
a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely if you missed any, check them out. Great. I think it was definitely one of our best. I loved our lineup of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cool stuff.
Couple comments and questions.
Well, yeah. What is everyone saying for their favorite?
I don't know. I haven't marked that, but here's this question.
One person said Keenan's a smart man. Oh, Joe
I
Brown.
didn't see that.
Is there a place you can see all the winners? Well, they're announced in each of the streams. So towards the end of each stream, we do list their name up there, and then they are to contact us. The grand prize giveaway winners and the raffle winners were contacted by email, But the winners are announced in every single.
Aren't you guys working on something for
Yeah,
that?
we're working in the next couple of days. We'll have a page where we can highlight the winners of our bigger contests that we've done.
Okay.
Not this in-stream giveaway,
Right.
but the bigger.
Yeah. So there's a work page in process so that grand prize or large
Grand prize winners.
large winners in the stream, like we do every week when we have streams. If we have anything we're giving away, they're just announced in there, and then they email us to claim everything.
Cool. How are you going to beat it next year? Oh man, that's always the biggest question.
Start planning now.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think it's not necessarily about beating it. I think it's just keeping the content interesting,
Yeah.
relative, having guests that have something kind of a special input to stuff. You know, we don't generally repeat guests a lot of times. However, ORA has been here 4 years.
They have
for
a
Blue
lot to
Fridays.
cover, you know, luckily, so that always makes it really good. But yeah,
But other than that, we picked different topics. You can go back through each of the years. Really, no stream is the same. We've not really covered the same topic. It's really what's relative, who we think is best to present it, you know, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know, better, just different and awesome.
yeah, I can say that it does get, like every year, I think we surprise ourselves.
Yep.
It just gets.
So we're like, we're not doing the same thing from last year. We need different content.
Yeah.
What's relative to that year that's important as well, too.
Yeah.
Because things shift in the hobby and
Yeah,
stuff like
trends
that.
change, etc.
So stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, it's
Bearded-
always a fun challenge though.
Yeah, Medina-Rich says streams are amazing, and thank you so much for the $1,000, $1,000 voucher. Was so awesome. You guys rock.
Awesome.
Congratulations,
Yeah, congrats
man.
on that, man.
Hopefully you're getting something super cool with that.
Yeah, for sure. Jacob says, reaching in the touch tank was so funny. It was pretty hilarious.
It was.
If you guys didn't see that one, go check it out. It was pretty funny. Or more or less surprised us with, you know, me and Jess had to be blindfolded, and then we had to touch random things
And say what it
in
was.
containers and guess like what species of coral it was, etc.
There's
Some of
things
them
that
were
weren't
fake.
corals.
Yeah.
There was fake things. There was clams.
I think the
so-
fake things actually weirded me out the most because I didn't know what they were.
I know. I was like, what am I?
One of
You're
them
like
was-
trying to guess off the top of your head what
Yeah.
this could be if it's not an ORA thing.
One of them was fake grapes.
Fake grapes. I guessed that though somehow.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was
Oh my
like, I
gosh.
don't know what this is, but it feels like grapes. Man.
I thought
Like,
for
I got
sure.
that one.
I thought for sure it was like a bulbous algae of
Yeah.
some
I
sort.
was like, this is too big. I was like, it feels like grapes. I don't know. I know it's actually grapes. So magically, right there.
As usual, just one. I don't stand a chance up here. Beverly says my favorite was the other hobbyist tanks. Trans tank is so impressive. That is a beautiful system.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. And it was just cool to see, you know, 2 freshwater and 2 saltwater that are quite different in how they maintain them, the equipment they're running. You know, the freshwater ones were small minis versus a larger one. It was great to see. And they gave some great advice, too. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you're thinking into it, what they prefer equipment, what their dosing is, things they've learned along the way, tips and tricks, like insider information to some of our most well-known, I'd say, Waterbox owners
Yeah.
in our group and stuff, just for the beauty of their tank.
Yeah, that was a really cool concept to highlight some of the owners.
Yeah.
The bloopers had me dead when Rich said his knee was killing him.
I don't think that's the word he was using, but yes. Yeah, well, that was a cut back to us when we didn't know it.
Oh,
After
yeah.
the stream, we both
That
said
was not a blooper. That was just us getting on
Yeah.
camera when we shouldn't have been.
Yeah. That's real talk in our world. But no, I think we both did, and it was basically that my back and your knee were a
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
For
catch some fun things.
standing here for 8 hours straight, it wears on you.
Yep.
We do have some nice memory foam mats. Well, you don't.
No, I have a memory from mat, but I have a wood step thing on it.
Maybe we'll
so
go
that I'm not
show
so
behind the
short,
scenes
like,
your.
because I'm this short.
Yeah.
So I need to go up here.
That really does make a difference.
And I stand on wood. It's not great. And like for a regular weekly show, not a big deal. But after like 5 hours on it on Friday, I mean, my back was like crippling. I'm like,
The first time just me and you did a stream, we're like, we're gonna have to put you on a stool. Like,
I'm a little bit short, so you know, there it is. I'll just be like this. So, yes.
Reef
Oh.
and Rican says I was impressed with the freshwater tanks and what goes into it.
It's true. You can have very simplistic freshwater, and you can get very techy and involved into it. You know, depending on how much plants you want, what kind of fish and stuff. So there's definitely two opposite sides of freshwater, what you want to do.
What's cool is we got to see 4 different tanks. We got the 2 that Scott showed us here, and then we had 2 owners' tanks too. So we got low tech, we got high tech,
And we have medium tech,
yeah,
and a fish
medium.
only.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of everything. So definitely check those out for anyone considering freshwater or who likes freshwater now.
Dart Reefer says, I love seeing the coral restoration. Everything was awesome. Even the freshwater guy, he was so energetic.
Scott's the most energetic person you'll ever meet. I love him.
100% hands down the most energetic person I've ever met.
Yes, but he is so passionate about freshwater. I mean, saltwater too, but like I think freshwater is definitely his specialty. But I mean, he'll pump you up for anything. I think you could be like walking down the street to a stop sign. He'll be like pumping you up for just like, it doesn't matter. His energy is contagious, but you know, he loves what he does. And he set up 2 awesome tanks that we get to have here in the studio now, which is even better.
Scott's been a friend for a long time. If you guys don't know, I think I've mentioned this before. He was around really since about the inception of Waterbox.
Yeah.
He's supported Waterbox since day 1 in his retail stores. His stores exclusively sell Waterbox for the most part.
Most of their setups,
Yeah.
they're in there, or even fish holding systems or Waterbox in his newer location. He's got 3 locations now.
Yep.
He's definitely doing it right, but you know, he's definitely a Waterbox fan. Beautiful setups, but highly energetic and contagious.
Yeah.
It's great. All right.
All the questions?
That was good.
Well, quick stream. Appreciate everyone tuning in.
Yeah.
Next week.
I want to bring something up. Somebody keeps commenting that they weren't able to get through to claim their gift card. So just if you could reiterate to contact Winners
Yes.
at,
So
and
if you-
I see his name here, so I'll make sure he gets taken care of.
All right, so we got your name. We're gonna get with that for you. But if you did win something inside one of the streams, not the end grand prize or anything, please email winners@waterboxaquariums.com, and they will get you all hooked up. So if you send it to the wrong email, resend to winners@waterboxaquariums.com. So there. Next week, since we have these 2 awesome aquariums in our studio now that Scott set up, we're gonna check back in on them. There are some ugly phases that are happening, which is part of it. So we're gonna show you the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that happens, give you an update, kind of talk over maintenance that we're doing with them, you know, just show how they've come along, which I think would be really nice to be able to focus on some freshwater and show you the not so fun process in some of it.
Yeah.
So definitely
The
tune in.
realities.
The reality of, you know, wood, not like,
Yeah.
it's gross.
You guys will see it.
So that is next week at Wednesday at 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See
Appreciate you guys.
you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Remember, you can visit us online at waterboxaquariums.com.
We're live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
What Friday? This Friday? Oh, every